Hey everyone, Flawestruck here. In this video we're going to take a look at the first 27 main quests that you can complete in Alicia Online. I do know that there are an additional 9 quests that were added back on Sunday, March 24th, but I'll be getting to them in my next video. Also note that not all the quests are available at once. Many of these quests will require the completion of another quest before they will appear. I recommend accepting all available quests at once though. That way you can get your quests done much quicker than doing them one at a time, since some of them can overlap. Be sure to do racing quests in online multiplayer races only, as NPC training races do not count. First, let's start with Grandfather Thomas. He has a total of 9 quests out of the 27. His quests are Thomas's Story, which is an easy quest. He wants us to introduce ourselves to Juna, the girl on the hill. All we have to do is go and speak with her. Be sure to click the green View Quest button, as normal talk won't complete the quest. Our reward is the Steel Saddle for 72 hours. Racing experience. Thomas is eager for us to start racing and asks us to run 5 races. These can be done in speed or magic, and on any track. Once the races are done, view Thomas's quest again to complete it. He will give a reward of 300 carats and the Knight Protector armor for 72 hours. A new challenge. Thomas has another racing challenge for us. This time he wants us to run 10 races instead of 5. Upon returning to Thomas, we will be rewarded with 1500 carats. Riding and boosting skills. In this quest, Thomas tells us about boosting in speed races. He then wants us to practice what we've learned by boosting 30 times in speed races. In return, we get a reward of 300 carats and 3 temporary splints. Management skills and intimacy is next in line. Thomas teaches us about gaining management points when we care for our horses, then asks us to feed our horses 10 times. Feed whatever horse you want with whatever food you want. You can feed your horses snacks such as corn and carrots, or feed them bigger meals such as grass and barley. It doesn't matter if they like the food or not. Once you've done 10 feedings, return to Thomas to claim your manager bell reward. This bell lasts for 72 hours. Be sure to take advantage of it while you have it, as this item doubles the amount of management points you earn when caring for your horses. In the shop it costs 600 gems for 7 days, and so this is 3 days for free. A horse's beauty. It's time for our horses to shine. Thomas tells us that if we clean a horse 10 times, it will sparkle. Although your horse will shine if you brush its mane 10 times or its tail 10 times, Thomas wants us to specifically clean our horse's body with a cloth 10 times. The other methods will not work for this quest. In return, he rewards us with 300 carats and 1 elixir of growth. Jump and Boost is an easy tutorial quest. Thomas tells us about the tutorials and how they can prepare us for racing. He suggests we do a specific tutorial, the Jump and Boost one, so we can get better at speed races. Simply complete the tutorial and report back to Thomas to receive the reward, a Knight Shield for 72 hours. Gliding is yet another quick and easy tutorial quest. Thomas tells us about the usefulness of gliding in races and tells us to try out the gliding tutorial. Once complete, Thomas will reward you with a Knight Saddle for 72 hours. Shower time! After our hot trek through the desert, Thomas suggests we cool down by running through the waterfalls of Colin Falls. You'll need to do 3 races at Colin Falls. It's up to you whether you want to do magic or speed or both. He'll give you 450 carats once you report back to him. That's it for Thomas's quests. Now we'll take a look at Juna's. I'm not sure if it's pronounced Juna or Juna, but I prefer Juna, so that's what I'm going to call her. Like Thomas, she has 9 total quests to offer. Strange Aura at the Sheep Farm is the first one she has for us. Juna is interested in seeing how well we're racing our horse, and also tells us about a strange aura she noticed at Sheep Farm. She asks us to go run the sheep farm track and return to her if we find a strange item. When running the track, you should notice a little purple crystal on a random portion of the track. Keep your eyes peeled, as sometimes it's not very easy to spot. I've noticed it kind of hiding near a jump before. Return to Juna and claim your 400 carat reward once you found the crystal. Horse cleaning is quick and easy. Simply clean your horse 3 times with any cleaning tools you want, and Juna will reward you with 3 carrot rods. Galloping Horse has us returning to Sheep Farm. Juna is excited about seeing us racing our horse, run the sheep farm track for a total of 3 times, and tell her about it. She'll give you 500 carrots. A horse's favorite food. Juna tells us about how we can watch our horses' reactions in order to find out if they like the food being offered or not. Feed your horses their favorite food 2 times and return to Juna to claim your reward. She gives you a mane brush, a cleaning cloth, and a tail brush. Special exercise at Atkins Desert. Juna says that we should get used to the heat by racing on the Atkins Desert track for 5 races. Do so and return to her to get your reward of 750 carrots. A Path to Excellence challenges us to run 10 races. In return, we will get 1500 carrots. Busy day is apparently a busy day for Juna. She's been studying about the strange crystal we found in an earlier quest. In the meantime, she wants us to run 3 races. Our reward is 500 carrots. Famous Amos City. Apparently, Juna wants us to become famous and suggests we'll get noticed if we run the Amos City track. All you need to do is run the Amos City track 3 times. The reward is 500 carrots. Strange Aura 2. Juna has discovered that the strange crystal we found is part of a seed crystal. She wants us to gather more crystals, this time in the Bianco village track. Collect 2 crystals and return to Juna for your reward of 400 carrots. Now that we've finished Juna's quests, it's time to look at the 5 quests that Stato has for us. Stato's story. Turns out Stato is a very intelligent rabbit and is quite proud about that. He wants us to talk to the only other animal on the ranch that can speak, and that is April the pig. Head up to the top of the hill and speak with April to complete the quest. You'll be given the night horseshoes for 72 hours. Start Dash. Stato wants us to learn the Start Dash by doing the tutorial called Start Dash. After completing the Start Dash tutorial, he will give us 400 carrots. Racing rewards. Stato wants us to earn some race rewards and tells us to run 3 races. The reward is 700 carrots. Stato's Business 1. Stato seems to be in the business of collecting coconuts and selling them. He needs us to collect 20 coconuts for him on the Atkins Desert track. Now, these coconuts aren't a normal thing on the track. They're only going to appear for this quest. And speaking of that, this is a very time-consuming quest, considering you need to run at least 20 times on the Atkins Desert track. Now, 1 coconut should spawn per track, although I did have some races where I didn't see any. It's possible that I missed them because, as I mentioned with the crystal, sometimes they can be hidden in very odd places. One time I found a coconut when I happened to look back after I jumped over a jump, and it was very conveniently hidden right next to the jump. So yeah, once you've collected the coconuts Stato needs, he'll pay you 750 carrots, which is not enough for that heartache, if you ask me. Stato's Business 2. Apparently, we're not done with the coconut story. It seems half the coconuts we found got lost, according to Stato, and he wants us to collect them again. This time, we'll be running the Market Street track. It's not quite as bad as the previous quest because it's only 10, but it still takes time. Stato will pay you 300 carrots and 3 antibacterial creams. Again, not enough in my opinion for that quest. Now that Stato's quests are out of the way, let's look at April's quests. She only has 4 to offer. Magical Portal. April loves flying and mentions a magic portal that can carry your horse on an amazing flight. She wants us to try it out. Run the Silk Slope track 5 times. Tell April about your experience and she'll give you 750 carrots. Apparently April pays a lot better than Stato does. High in the Sky has April wanting us to experience gliding even more. For this quest she wants us to glide 800 meters. It's pretty easy to do. Just glide a lot during a race and you'll get the 800 meter total gliding distance in no time. She'll give you 750 carrots for your effort. High in the Sky 2. Just like last time, April wants us to glide during races. This time the goal is a total of 1,000 meters of gliding. The reward is 900 carrots. Perfect Jump. April wants us to get some practice doing perfect jumps. Do a total of 20 perfect jumps and speed races to complete this quest and claim your reward of 300 carrots and 2 units of hay. And that is the first 27 quests that were added into the game. As I mentioned, I'll show the 9 newest quests in my next update video. Thanks for watching and take care.